Redbeard has purchased the beer of the today for daily drink vlog purposes at least 10 times now. It was way back when, and I had bought a can, and one night I didn't have anything to drink, and I was like, I know I can get this one again. It's always available, so I grabbed it and tried it, and I love it. So I just kept on getting it and then drinking it again and again and again. And I finally saved one for a vlog. Oh, what be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a daily drink vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a can of St. Ambroise Oatmeal Stout by McAuslan Brewing Incorporated. Yes, indeed. I have really come around to the flavor of stouts in general. Like, I like Russian Imperial Stouts now. What? And oatmeal stouts? Yeah. Milk stouts? Yeah. Almost any kind of stout? Yeah. Yeah. Let's crack her open. Like I said, I've had this several times now, and I know that it's fantastic. It is so dark. And it has such a nice chocolatey colored head to it. Look at that. Look at how pretty. So pretty. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world. And to those who watch my videos, the beard loves you all so very much. Yeah, she's another one of those really dark ones. No light getting through. It's a black hole of beer or something. The roasty, malty aromas. Mocha, kind of chocolatey coffee. It smells so damn good. Let's give her a shot. I love this beer. It has just a really good mouthfeel to it. Like when it, just the consistency, viscosity, thickness, creaminess, whatever you want to say, is awesome. I actually should have read this as well. McAuslan Brewing began operations in January of 1989. Located at 4850 St. Ambroise Street in Montreal's St. Henry district, it has established itself as Quebec's foremost microbrewery. The brewery launched its first beer in February 1989. St. Ambroise Pale Ale was an immediate success. Its distinctive hoppiness and clear reddish hue set it apart and gained it an instant following. Shortly after, McAuslan Brewing became the first microbrewery to offer its product in bottles. It's McAuslan.com. You can see the bottom word there. They have a couple different kind of series. Like, this is their biggest one. This actual St. Ambroise line of beers is a lot of beers, actually. I think I've only tried like 2 or 3, and there's like probably 10. They make a Russian Imperial Stout I'd like to get my mouth on. Anyway, let's do this. Cheers, everybody. It's the perfect oatmeal stout. It really is. It's so good. Get the rest of this in there. Pretty sure you'll all get in there. Yes, you will. Oh, yes, you will. Bunch of French type stuff. Yeah, we got the beer type is an oatmeal stout. The hops are Cascade, Willamette, and Golding. IBU is 45. Should be served between 5 and 12 degrees Celsius. I might have it a little bit too cold, but it's still fantastic. And apparently I don't have the right glass right now, but I wanted to use your glass because I like you guys. So we don't have any actual ingredients, but we do have the hops. They didn't give you the malts for whatever. It's kind of a weird way to list the information on the beer. 5%. Date is... I'm going to say K27 of 16. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K would be November 27th of last year. I'm assuming is when this was brewed. So, a few months old, but ooh, like I said, I buy this beer for daily drink vlog, with daily drink vlog intentions, and it just gets drank all the time. So this was purchased like last week maybe? So, I don't know what the shelf life is supposed to be, but in my opinion, this is still good to go. Still great to go. It's so good. Today being February 27th, on this date in 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the United States Constitution was ratified, which was the thing that limited presidents to two terms. Two-term limit for presidents. Yeah. The only president actually to ever have served more than two was Franklin D. Roosevelt, who actually started into his 4th term as president, but he actually died 11 weeks into it due to a cerebral hemorrhage. His health was just going downhill. But actually, if that amendment wasn't ratified, like if it was still possible, I would almost, not guarantee, but a really good chance that Obama would still be the president right now. I think anyway. Like, a lot of people wanted him to not go away. They're like, no, we have to Trump or Hillary? Really? That's all we got? We had Obama. Ah! Yeah. Obama was the man. McAuslan. Brewing. Your brewmaster's the man. This is really good. I need to get a couple more different kind of glass styles by you guys though. I like this though. Like, it's actually got the McAuslan in the glass. Brasserie. I think this is brasserie, right? Yeah, brasserie. Which is French for brewery, if you didn't know. On this date in 1964, the government of Italy asked for help to keep the Leaning Tower of Pisa from falling over. It's actually pretty crazy. I have it open here somewhere. Let me find my mouse. Yeah, there we are. Like, when I'm doing a vlog, I need to make my mouse cursor more visible or something. Tower was closed to the public on January 7th in 1990 due to concerns of it being too unstable. And so they got a whole bunch of people to come in, did all these studies, and like, what should we do to keep from toppling over? At one point, they actually put, how many tons of it? Where'd they go? 800 tons of lead counterweights on the other side of it to kind of keep it from falling. But yeah, apparently they ended up removing 38 cubic meters of dirt from the higher side to bring the other side down. And right now, it's apparently still at its original tilt. Like, the reason it tilted was that they basically built it with the worst foundation that was ever made. It's really soft sand and shit, and trying to make this big heavy tower, and yeah, it tilted. But apparently, right now, as of December 15th, 2001, it is actually open to the public. Like, you can actually go up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I never knew that. I always thought it was just a thing. They're like, don't walk up that tower, it's leaning, it might fall. But no. Right now, apparently, engineers say that it's going to be stable and no worries at that tilt for the next 200 years. It's pretty cool. I like the flavor of this beer. I love it. It's so good. So very good. I don't understand how an oatmeal stout works, though. I'm assuming it's made with some kind of oatmeal, but like, why aren't there oatmeal lagers or an oatmeal IPA or something? Maybe I just gave someone an idea, and I just gave somebody an idea that I should have kept to myself. Taking my thoughts. Come on. Yep. Having a good time on the couch today. On this date in 2004, a bombing of a super ferry, which was actually called Super Ferry 14. Very creative naming practices over there in the Philippines. Yeah, bombed by a guy named Abu Sayyaf. Yeah, the guy's name was Abu. Wasn't that the monkey in Aladdin? Abu? I think it was. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it was the worst terror attack in the Philippines' history, and the worst at-sea terror attack in the world's history. And 116 people died. And the super ferry was basically lost. Yeah. I don't understand why anybody would just, like, terrorism. Like, there's no real point to it except to cause mass terror and, like, fuck up the stability, I guess, of the populace. Kinda. And I don't understand why you'd want to do that to people. Like, these people on the super ferry were like, I'm not sure, I can't recall if the ferry was a, like, transport ferry. I think it was a transport ferry. So people just trying to get from one place to the other, and then all of a sudden, because some guy's an asshole, oh, good, you're dead. Thanks a bunch, you fucking prick. Angers me. It's too good. I can't even let the little drips on the side of the glass be lost. It's so good. Good times again. I'm in kind of a weird mood today. I don't know. Sorry. Having fun. Enjoying myself. Enjoying this beer. Very lots. Oh, I noticed this actually. This beer won something at the 1998 Beer Cup. I can't, like, can you make out that word on the bottom? I can't. It's just like a bleh, like someone just like smudged a bit of black ink. It's some kind of award they won, probably a high one. They won gold at the Canadian something. Again, words that are illegible. Gold medal. And then they won gold at 2011 Beverage Testing Institute. Good for you guys. I've had a few oatmeal stouts now. Not a lot, but like New Ontario made one. I don't know if I vlogged that one, but I did try it. It was pretty good. This one, at least one or two others. This one's probably my favorite. Like I said a couple times now, I've been trying to do a daily drink vlog on this damn beer for a while now. It's so good though. I couldn't just let it sit there in the fridge. My mouth likes it too much. Finally on this date, in 2010, an earthquake measuring 8.8 on the moment magnitude scale, not the Richter scale, so something else I guess, I don't even know, struck central parts of Chile, leaving over 500 victims and thousands more people injured. And it then triggered a tsunami that struck Hawaii shortly after, and more people died during the tsunami. It was a pretty crazy earthquake. Like, I don't know if, like, Chile is prone to earthquakes, but judging by some of the destruction that happened, like, their buildings were not able to sustain any kind of shaking. Some of them are, like, just fucked. That's crazy. Yeah, that was fun. Good times. I don't know why I did that. Sure, why not? Drink over the last. Oh, I love it. McAuslan, your St. Ambroise Oatmeal Stout. Rating 9 1/2. Because you got your brewed on date, I think, which is good. But as far as like information, I don't understand why you would just have the hops and not the malts on there. Like you're given a lot of information about that beer. Why not give that little bit more? I don't get that. But aside from that, that's the only thing I really have that have some French. The only thing I'm not a fan of is like, why not have the malts? So I'm gonna tiny little tick off. Otherwise, it would have been like a 10, maybe a 10.5. You know what? It's a 10. It would have been a 10.5. How's that? Yeah, that's right. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Got some to say me? Put some comments in the box down below. But thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! I really want to try more of the beers by you guys, McAuslan Brewing, but this is the only one of your beers that is ever available here in North Bay, oddly enough. Like, you're in Quebec, and Quebec is like an hour and a half away if I wanted to go for a drive. Like, why are more of your beers not here in my hometown?